You've got Binge-Worthy Network. Celebrities with criminal records shock you because celebrities are often portrayed as heroes and can be major sources of inspiration. They defy odds, they save the world, they love unconditionally, and they sacrifice their bodies and minds to entertain us. However, what happens when the on-screen hero becomes a real-life villain and engages in criminal activities and get busted? This just goes to show that we are all human, and even celebs are capable of committing crimes. Some of the celebs that we'll talk about today, you will already know, but others might shock you, like it did me. So let's take a look at the top 10 celebrities who have criminal records. Also, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And now we have Robert Downey Jr., aka RDJ. Another one of the most famous and talented actors working at the moment is RDJ. He has become a household name in recent years, largely thanks to his role in Iron Man, the Marvel franchise movies. If you were my parents' age, this probably won't shock you. But if you're a millennial like me or younger, you might not have known that he used to struggle with drug and alcohol addiction. Between 1996 and 2001, RDJ racked up a number of arrests for possession of cocaine, heroin, and marijuana. When asked what made him turn his life around, RDJ said, "I have to thank Burger King. It was a really disgusting burger that I ordered, and I had that and this big soda, and I thought to myself, something really bad is about to happen." After that horrifying meal, he decided to toss all of his drugs into the ocean and straighten up his life. He has now been sober for 13 years and could not be happier. And now we have Lindsay Lohan. In and out of jail since her first arrest for driving under the influence in 2007, Lindsay Lohan has repeatedly been busted for DWIs, possession of cocaine, assault, and even a hit and run. That's quite a rap sheet. Her probation and frequent trouble with police, media, has unfortunately led her to missing out on a number of movie deals. It's a true shame that this childhood star couldn't have shown her true talents. And now we have Will Smith. Here's a fun fact that I didn't know about him. His actual name is Willard Carroll Smith Jr. Yeah, I'd have changed it to Will Smith too. It sounds a lot cooler. Anyway, what's not cool is he has a criminal record, and the way it went down was Smith got into an argument with the record producer, William Hendrix. Apparently, the argument got so heated that Smith told his bodyguard, Charlie Mack, to give Hendrix a Philadelphia beatdown. And that's exactly what he did. Hendrix ended up getting a fractured eye and needed 6 stitches to sew it up. Smith was arrested and spent the entire night in a West Philadelphia police station and was charged with a number of different assault-related charges, including criminal conspiracy, simple assault, and recklessly endangering another person. But because of Will's power and influence at that time, he was able to liberate himself from the charges and continue to grow his flourishing career. Later he said, and I quote, "This was the worst night of my life and want to forget it ever happened." And next we have Van Winkle, aka Vanilla Ice. Now I'm not even sure why he's on this list other than the fact that, I don't know, he hasn't been relevant for years, and I'm kind of intrigued to see what was going on. And he has been a very busy man. Apparently, over the years, he's assembled a variety of different crimes, including illegal drag racing, driving without a license, and spousal abuse. Shockingly, the most heinous of crimes is he was arrested for threatening a homeless man with a gun. Now that's trashy, Mr. Ice Ice Baby, even for you. In recent years, he's ended up burglarizing an abandoned home in Florida, for which he avoided jail time by taking a plea bargain. This man has been in and out of crime for years. He's 47 years old. What a time to start a rap sheet. And for the next celebrity with a criminal record, quick, think of a criminal in your mind right now, a straight lawbreaker. Chances are, whoever that may be, you did not think the Microsoft founder and billionaire Bill Gates. Now, he may look like a nerd in those geeky glasses and have that humanitarian swag that captures the hearts of millions nowadays, but back in the day, when he was a teen, he was a certified rebel. You see, in the 70s, Gates was arrested for running a traffic signal, and then when stopped, the officer asked for license and registration. Bill had no license. But what is really still unclear today is what he said to the officer that landed him in the slammer. When asked today, all he can remember is, "Back then, I was higher than a kite." So, next time you see Bill on the road driving his 1988 Porsche 959, watch out. You've been warned. Next we have Matthew McConaughey. Everyone knows this famous actor because he has a wide range of different talents. He can make you laugh or he can make you cry, depending on the roles he chooses. The Oscar winner was arrested in 1999 after local authorities were alerted to a noise complaint from his upscale neighborhood in Austin, Texas. The police arrived on the scene at about 3 o'clock in the morning, only to find him sitting naked in the living room playing, wait for it, the bongos. He was taken into custody and charged with violating Austin's noise ordinance, resisting arrest, and smoking the reefer. Maybe we'll see a reenactment of this scene in McConaughey's next film. One can only hope. And next we have Mark Wahlberg, one of the more serious offenders on this list. Wahlberg was born the youngest of 9 children, all living in a 3-bedroom apartment. He dropped out of school at the age of 14 and joined a gang. Now, during this time, he's been in and out of trouble with the law somewhere between 20 to 25 times for dealing drugs and other very serious offenses. However, his most heinous of crimes was when he was 16 years old, where he attacked 2 men without cause. He hit the first one in the head with the stick repeatedly and then punched the second one so hard it ended up blinding him in the process. Wahlberg was arrested and charged with attempted murder. The charges then got reduced to criminal contempt, which carried a max sentence of 10 years. After pleading guilty, he was given a 2-year sentence at the correctional facility in Boston. In the end, he only ended up serving 45 days. During the time, he saw an error in his ways and made a vow to become somebody and not waste his life. And that's exactly what he did, because he became an A-list actor, starring in hit films like Boogie Nights, The Italian Job, and The Departed. I mean, did you see The Departed? That movie was fire. He also showed a knack for business success because he ended up building his burger franchise, Wahlburger, to 20 locations to this date. Not too bad for someone who was a career criminal in the beginning. And next we have Kiefer Sutherland. British-born Canadian actor Kiefer Sutherland has racked up a number of driving under the influence and driving-related charges between 1989 and 2007. What's even crazier is he was found guilty of headbutting a fashion designer at a Mercer Hotel in Soho, New York. This is totally a Jack Bauer move. Now, thinking back to 24, was Keither really acting? I don't think Kiefer Sutherland was acting. I think he is Jack Bauer. And next we have Mike Tyson. Now this, I'm sure, was not a great shock to many of you. However, despite being one of the greatest boxers of all time, Tyson has amassed quite a large criminal record, with his first arrest coming as early as 12 years old. His crimes have included stealing purses and aggravated assault. But the most heinous of crimes was when Tyson was arrested in July 1991 for raping Desiree Washington when she was 18 years old in an Indianapolis hotel room. The world-famous boxer was indicted by a grand jury in September of that year and convicted in February 1992. He served for 3 years in jail, but during that time, he reportedly studied Islam and the teachings of Malcolm X. After being released in March 1995, he has managed to turn his life around and stay conviction-free since. And last, we have Tim Allen. Now, I know what you're thinking. The Santa Claus? There's no way Santa could have been naughty, right? Sorry to burst your bubble, but Santa was a very naughty boy. When he was 25 years old, Home Improvement and The Santa Claus star Tim Allen was detained by airport security for trafficking over 1.5 pounds of cocaine. This was definitely not the kind of snow we were expecting him to be riding around with. As a result, he faced a life sentence in prison. However, managed to bring his sentence down to 5 years by giving the names of 21 naughty drug dealers to the authorities. In total, Tim Allen only served 2.5 years in prison. Since then, Allen has been a very good boy. So there you have it. With crimes ranging from reckless driving to more serious ones like rape and attempted murder, these 10 celebs with criminal records have certainly had busy and interesting lives. Which one on our list did you find the most surprising? Are there any celebs who you feel we should have included? Please make sure to let us know down below in the comment section, and we'll make sure to consider it in our next video. Also, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell so you don't miss out on more entertaining videos. Make sure to check out other videos on this channel as well, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.